Hey everyone, Mike from Good Day for Decay. I am here with
Hi.
Rhonda. We are on vacation. We are checking out an old cemetery. It's called the Cold Spring Cemetery, Presbyterian. And there's a lot of old headstones, as you can see in the background. There's an old building back there. These are dated back to the 1800s. So I definitely want to check it out. Now they have another part of the cemetery which is on the other side, and that's all the newer stuff. I'm going to concern myself over on this side though, with all the old stones. So let's take a journey and let's check out these old stones.
Son of somebody.
1894. Died in 1894.
It's a baby.
Oh yeah, born 1893, died 1894. 1 year old.
Not even. Died 1870.
I love how they put on the old things, aged 30 years, 9 months, 15 days. They really get into, died 1878.
Is that 1823 on that stone?
1823 on this one, yes.
Okay, so 1813, 1803, 1793.
Born in 1793.
Jesus. Yeah. And then this one, figure if they're
87 years old. 17,
1800.
yeah, late 1700s.
Yeah.
And it's amazing that you could still read the prints on them. A lot of them, really, you can't.
A devoted mother and a good and a true Christian. That is, wow.
Like normally you do see these and you cannot read any of them. You can actually make out every one crystal clear, which is amazing. A 3-year-old?
Same family.
Where? Oh. 45 to 76. And Jane, oh, that's a 3-year-old. Four years.
Emma. Yeah. Just about 4. This one, 18. And that's a 1-year-old. Elizabeth.
It's got like dandelions growing right in front of it. It looks like it's actually got flowers there, but they're just dandelions.
Messy D's. Oh, God, these are hard.
Yeah, these are really hard to see.
He's 45. You got a Rhoda.
Aurora? Not around Aurora. 1829. Hannah Marcy.
Reflections.
Born 1788. Died 1878. 90-year-old.
Can you make it out? Afflictions. Something. Suffered long. Physicians were in, I don't know if that's rune or vein, till Jesus, blood applied by faith, gave ease amidst my pain.
Here's the same one on this one too. Looks like, or a little different. Same kind of sacred stone.
Long here. Something earth. Longer will my... be my rest. Oh. Long were my days on earth. Longer will be my rest. My
1776 barn. This is like...
away, I am forever at rest. $1781.
This is just amazing. Just don't see these anymore like this. Some are really easy to see, and then some are really got a strain to see.
It's amazing how some of them are so clear.
Yeah, I know.
And some of them you just
Some look like they're
barely
brand
tell.
new and they're dated from 1800, and other ones are just your typical, so
Right.
eroded. The sun is really bright, so I can't really see if I'm really on some of the writing. I barely see my screen.
1782.
1787, age 30, 30 years, 1 month. Or 4 months, sorry. This is the Reverend James Watt. 1780, age 40 years. No, as Rhonda was just telling me, she's like, you notice there's like 2 newer stones here. It looks like they just replaced them from the old stones that were, here. Both the same name.
John Stewart back here, born 1788.
But it's nice to see like ones from the 1700s. Usually don't.
And look at the carving on it.
Usually don't see it.
You could read it perfectly clear. Look, that's just amazing. 1777, 1775.
Now we just saw this. We were actually going to a grocery store down here. We just happened to see this driving by, and it's like, there's our location. There's actually another one we're gonna hit while we're down here too, right down the road from this one. It's another 1800 cemetery. So I'm gonna have 2 of them. I'm not gonna go through every stone. I'm gonna. I thought it'd be nice to see. We have these under the shady tree. It's just, I'm really amazed to actually see all these from the 1800s, born in the 1700s, born in 1792. And this one is broken, has a chunk taken out of it. That's really neat. Hughes. And I'll do some the usual photos at the end, so I'll stick around for that. L.E.B. Whale Walls, who departed this life January 27th, 1839, 59 years old. Oh, sorry, that was the wife of, that was Sarah. This is Ellie. I didn't catch that part, sorry. Born at Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
This man was definitely important. He was a member of Congress.
Huh.
Active member of the Board of Trustees of this church. And to him, the congregation, okay. And to him, the congregation are largely indebted for their present house of worship. He was also an active temperance advocate and member of the Congress from 1829 to 1833.
It's really, it's only held up by bricks underneath. There's no poured slab.
I think he's the oldest date I've seen too.
Here's the wife, Lydia.
Nothing over here.
Yeah, nothing on this side either, just a blank slate. And we've seen a few of these. It's like they're crypt tops. I don't know. I've never just saw that before, where they just have them propped up by bricks like this. There's a whole slew of them over here. They're just propped up. That one's just laying on the ground. It's like like what you see on the top of a vault. But they just cemented little bricks together and propped it up. (1920). This wrought iron fence over here. Oh my God. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like these. (1872). Born 1829. This must be the whole family. It must be like the Hand family, because you got Hand here. That's the next thing. That is some old wrought iron. This stuff is amazing. 1863, 1824.
The one over there, the person was born in 1749. I figured out the date.
I don't know if you could see that,
What?
but the name on that's Higsby. They actually have the gate printed right into the gate. As you can see on the stone, Higsby.
Yeah, J.S. Higsby.
It's truly amazing. I've never seen,
No.
segregated like this with.
This, I don't know what that.
Yeah, that one I
Chain
don't
tag.
know.
I did see that they have a tour.
Yeah, I saw the thing on the other side for they have a looks like a tour here, but that'd be pretty neat to see. Wow. Founded 1714 and it was rebuilt in 1823. Step back a little bit. That's a huge building. Historic landmark. Let's keep moving on. All right, we're just behind the church here. This is where we actually started out over here. As you can see, this place is huge. It was founded in what, 1714? It said.
Yeah. Yep, 1714.
I'm not going to be able to see it all. I'll try to point out the most obvious things here. I'll just keep going with this, and Rhonda did look up what these the gates and stuff, why they're around a lot of these places. Basically, it said the rich would put them up to deter like body snatchers. So they would fence these in, and it's all the same family. They must have been wealthy back then. But let's keep moving on, and I'll do some of these tall ones, the landmark looking ones. I think these are weights or bells.
I don't know. I looked inside. I didn't see anything.
Might just be weights.
I don't know.
Oh, it's still hold on.
I don't know. Maybe they were.
It's hard to really tell if were they bells or were they just little weights to hold the chains down.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they all have their names.
They have the nameplates.
Nameplates on all the on the gatings. But this place is huge. It's pretty neat. Like how this one has a chair you could sit down in.
Weep not, she is not dead, but sleepeth.
Which one?
That one right there. Annette.
Oh. She's not dead, she is sleepeth.
Looks like that one cracked at one time.
Diamond fruit bunnies. Been down a long time. Making indent. Hopefully it'll stay up this time. So it's open. That's for you, J&M Explorations.
It's a good one.
So you can see there's a couple different posts here. So for this church that's here now, this one was built, I believe it said in 1820 some. It started with a small building, then they made a church, a small church, and then used the walls and redid the whole thing into this church. So this is the third building. So, but there's a bunch of these little markers as you're walking around. We'll continue down this one. This one's still some older ones. And some fencing on the left side over here. But there's a lot of newer ones, like 1900s. As I'm saying newer, but 1900s style. Three-month.
William died November 25th, 1882, age 6 weeks. Esmond died August 2nd, 1888, 3 months. Can't even imagine.
This one looks pretty neat over here. Looks like 2 logs. Definitely some different kinds of markers. The grass is much greener back here. It's kind of very dry up front. It's actually much greener back here. Someone left the gate open. It's No more latch on it. Looks like one of the things is this disappeared. It broke off. It's missing the pieces. Yeah, I gotta check out this gate. This looks funky. Looks like something from like a steampunk.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty neat.
That gate's along the same design, but a little bit different.
I've never seen this many places.
No.
Like surrounded by gates and stuff like that. This is the first time I've ever been seeing this. Just amazed. Maintenance shed back there. Well, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon. I'm gonna start making our way back up to the front.
Albert, Emma. Is that Edmund?
Yeah, it looks like Edmund, Lizzie, Albert, Emma. They're like just very short stones with their names on them. And then on the back, then they have their names on the sides too.
Albert.
There's Albert and
Emma. I can't tell. Maybe Edmund was up here. That was the mother's name. I can't make it out.
Wife of J.W. Johnson. Had to stop and show you these on the way up. Alright guys, well, that concludes the tour of this old cemetery. I don't know, what do you think?
I thought it was really cool. I love all the old stones.
It's amazing. I've never seen this many stones of the 1700s here, you know, in any place. Normally you'll see one here, one there, but not like the whole cemetery. This whole section, at least. They have newer sections on the sides. It just keeps going and going. I don't have all day. I mean, believe me, I wish I could, but I don't have.
You could spend all day here.
You really can spend all day. I mean, it just keeps going back and back. It looks like there was a military section, but you know.
It's just amazing to how some of the stones are crystal clear, and some of them you cannot read at all.
Yeah, now some you could see were replaced, like probably in the 1900s, because they are modern looking. But like a lot of these, I don't know if they got them to look old and they're redone, but normally you can't read them, and I don't know.
Unless they're the original stones and they just had them recarved.
That is possible too, you know. Maybe they were recarved when using the original stones. But, well guys, we're gonna head over. There's one more cemetery. We're gonna check that out, see if that's worth filming. But if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. And leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from everyone.
Bye.
And like I said, Rhonda says hey. But
Me and my cherry self.
oh yeah, like I said, we are on vacation, so we're just out here exploring. So again, I'll catch you in the next adventure.
Bye.